Shadow the Hedgehog is my favorite video game character of all time. I haven't reviewed Sonic Adventure 2 yet, but when I do, I'll tell you all about how awesome he is in that game. At first, I was going to go in order of the Sonic games from release date, but when the sequel to Shadow the Hedgehog, Superhot, was released the other day, I just had to make my review of it. Now, you're probably wondering, wait, Superhot is a Sonic game? And it's the sequel to Shadow the Hedgehog, which is terrible? That's right. I did some research, and I found out that Sega tweeted out some very suspicious bird calls about Hideo Kojima before the game got released. It turns out that they really did hire the famed video game man, Hideo Kojima, to do their marketing for them. It's just like the Metal Gear Solid 2 controversy all over again. Superhot was marketed as a cool first-person shooter that spoke for itself, but the game came out, and bam, it's Shadow the Hedgehog 2, it's the greatest game ever made, and I'm gonna tell you all about it right now on this episode of GamerNate Game Reviews. Now, Shad was living a happy life after the events of his game, free from being haunted by his evil dad, Mr. Doom, but in Superhot, the past comes back in full swing to take Shad back into the adventure. Dr. Eggman is up to no good again, and has experimented with the Chaos Emeralds and Mr. Doom's blood in order to create his own children, named the Red Egg Gang. Shadow tries to stop the experiment, but when a freak chaos control accident happens, the emeralds become embedded in Shadow's body, and when he wakes up, he notices time only moves when he does. It's up to Shadow to defeat the Red Egg Gang, turn back the flow of chaos control, and find Dr. Knuckles, the only doctor in the world who can get the Chaos Emeralds out of his body. So in Shadow's first game, we were never really given a reason for why he used guns, which made for a really, cringe-worthy gameplay experience. In Superhot, Shad takes up the gun again, but uses his own brand of Chaos Bullets, which are super effective against the children of Eggman. Now, in a conflict where chaos control is permanent, and there are evil egg children running around using their own egg bullets, it really makes sense for Shad's main weapon to be a gun. It isn't forced or edgy, and it actually services the gameplay. Now, Shad has the Chaos Emerald in his body, so everything moves when you do. This makes the game fast and fun, but it can also turn into a brain-turning puzzle in the blink of an eye. I'm an intellectual gamer, as you guys know, so it's really good for a Sonic game to have such cool puzzles. In Shad 1, you could make your own good and evil choices, but Shad has grown up a lot since his first game. They definitely named this game Superhot for a reason. I mean, come on, look at him. Look at it. In this game, I'm just saying, in this game, he looks really good. I mean, and I mean that in an aesthetical way. I acknowledge that he's attractive, but I'm not actually attracted to him. I mean, there's a friend of mine on Tumblr who tags everything related to Shad as hot groovy hedgehog boy, but that's my friend and not me. That's not me. This game marks the Sonic franchise's first ever first-person adventure game, and it was absolutely brilliant of them to put that gameplay style into a game featuring Shad. Even though you can't actually see Shad, this game makes you feel fast and powerful, you feel like the ultimate life form. I personally have never felt closer to transcending my gross human form in order to become Shad himself, and that is a mark of a truly amazing experience, and I'm sure that you're gonna feel the same way. Sonic Team has definitely learned from the disaster that Shad 1 was, and they've made a truly gripping character story that Shadow the Hedgehog really deserves. Shadow will stop at nothing to rid the world of the evil eggs trying to populate the Earth and discover what it really means to be the ultimate life form. I give it 20 Shads out of 12. In his newest game, Shadow the Hedgehog is so on fire, he is super hot.